What's approaching the supreme moment, reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead.
What's good? Alright, let's take a look at another off-the-wall unique card within Dokkan Battle at 100%. I mean, rarely gonna see this guy at 100% potential. So these are the types of videos that I love doing. I love seeing like ridiculously obscure units at 100% potential. Like, I get more satisfaction out of that than seeing like the most, I don't know, strongest, powerful units in the game, honestly. Alright, so this is the Strength Large Spirit Goku Youth with the Arale cap. So let's go ahead and cover the stats a little bit. The TUR version is only available in JP, however, the file is within the global database, hence why we're going to be testing this out on the global version. Alright, so leader skill, strength type, HP plus 77%, pretty irrelevant there. Super attack is the Flying Nimbus. That will cause extreme damage to enemy. Passive skill will add plus 2 key attack increase to 6,000 when first to attack. Link skills include All in the Family. That'll add, let's see, 15% to defense. The Innocence, 10% to attack. Turtle School will add 500 to attack. And defense increase of 500 as well. The Incredible Adventure will add plus 2 key. Guidance of the Dragon Balls will increase attack by 20%. Penguin Village Adventure, 15% increase to attack, and Shattering the Limit, plus 2 key. He does fall into the Pure Saiyans category, maxed out. HP is at 10,763. Attack is 9,875. Defense is 6,273. Again, he's only available, the TUR version at least is only available in the JP version. 12 key multiplier is 130%. So we'll go ahead and test this out. As always, definitely make sure to like the video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Yeah, this was one of those things a long time coming that I really wanted to see myself too, 100% potential of this guy. I mean, it's one of those really units that you're never going to be able to see at 100%. So for the most part of this video, you're going to see him linked up with the super physical type Arale unit, just because they do share a lot of link skills like the Innocence and Penguin Village Adventure. There will be additional units on there, like, you know, I can't remember, like the Bulma and whatnot. They do have the Guidance of the Dragon Balls, so they do add 20% to attack just from that. The Turles unit was, I think, for strength and agility types, it'll add plus 2 key and attack and defense increase of 25%, so that's kind of why he is in there. He does also have, like, I think it was Shattering the Limit link skill with him, so that'll add, you know, key toward Goku, but for the most part, yeah, it's going to be linked up with the Arale unit, which honestly makes sense, right? Given the card itself of the Goku unit. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I really enjoy doing, you know, or seeing, like, you know, testing of 100 potential units like this. I mean, similar to the baseball Yamcha card that I uploaded a few days ago. I mean, those are the units I really want to see maxed out, you know what I mean? So it's always nice to be able to do that and you know, see what their full capabilities are. So I think with the critical, he did hit for about 367,000. Certainly nowhere near the you know, powerful units, but that's not the point of this video anyway. And the physical type Arale unit is very powerful. I've got her at max SA, like no dupes, and she's still able to hit a pretty decent amount. So at 100% potential, she is absolutely monstrous. And I did a video on her a few months ago, so if you're curious about that, you can certainly look it up. Alright, so Dokkan mode, he is in first position to attack, but I don't think that applies because Vegeta is actually the first one to attack. So it's a little bit restricted in terms of the passive skill, where it's, you know, 6,000 increase to attack when first to attack. So, you know, it's a little bit limited, but you know, I mean, the purpose of this is just to have fun. So let's see how he actually does with Dokkan mode. Yeah, 600,000 with no criticals. We'll see what happens this time. No criticals that time either, 280k. But I mean, I know there were like I'm sure it can't just be me, right? That wants to see like units like this 100% potential. Like I know people that, especially the ones that have been playing for a while, you know, like a couple of years. I'm sure at this point, like, you want to bring back like old school units and see how they are at 100%. You know, like units that were existing way before the dupe system even came about. You know, so you know, in that regard, it's always, like I said, it's always fun to see these types of units at max potential and seeing what their abilities are. I mean, he does fall into the pure Saiyans category, but in that category setup, his links with the rest of the team is going to be very, very limited. So it just makes sense to have it in a Tech Vegito Blue format where, you know, you can bring in pretty much any type unit as long as they're super type. So because of that, you know, I mean, there are units like the Arale unit you see here, and you know, the Bulma unit. There are a bunch of others that have, you know, like the Incredible Adventure and Guidance of the Dragon Balls and Penguin Village Adventure that's gonna boost up the attack a little bit. So, you know, this is probably the best scenario for this little guy. All right, he does have type advantage against Cooler, so we'll see how he does, and then we'll see how he defends. I mean, 444,000 damage with this guy. I mean, no complaints, honestly. I mean, it's funny to even see him hit for that much, honestly. So you saw a glimpse of the Arale power meter at like 1.3 million. So that girl is absolutely a beast when it comes to being maxed out. And too bad the banners aren't ever going to come back, I don't think. If I knew it was going to be a one-time banner and that was it, I probably would have spent a lot more money just because they had really interesting units, you know, featured in that banner. So, you know, like growing up reading the manga, like those are always fun to watch. You know, like when they bring back units like that in Dokkan Battle, you know, it's got some sentimental value to it. So unfortunately, I don't think it's ever going to come back. Alright, so 6,000 increase to attack should be applied here, and it is Dokkan mode, so we'll see if a critical hits. Alright, so a critical did hit, and he actually managed to hit over 1 million. I'm liking this run. It seems like quite a bit of type advantage situations up here, so definitely reaping the benefits of that situation. You know, he's hitting for a pretty decent amount. Yeah, I mean, it ranges from you know, 4 to 500, I think, 500,000. You know, obviously nowhere close to that Arale unit. I mean, you just saw her crit for about 1.23 million. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous how good she actually is. And he probably should have been first in position just for that passive to kick in again. But you know, it's all good. We'll see what happens. Yeah, 647,000 with the critical. We'll see a glimpse of her and see how she does here. Yeah, 1.7 million. So just to give you an idea, that's the potential she has.